If it's not true, then it's false. So there's something that's currently trending right now in our space, right? So a married man reaches out to somebody anonymously and says that he wants to impregnate his wife just for the sole reason to get her out of her job. Reason being that she got a promotion at work, and ever since the promotion came, she's been traveling around the world. According to him, he's no longer seen as the man of the house. So he wants to make sure that she loses her job. Meanwhile, she had signed a contract that she was not going to get pregnant in 3 years, or she was going to lose the promotion. So yes, this man, in quote or in summary, is a weapon fashioned against his wife because he wants her to lose her job just so that he can maintain his title as man of the house. What is your
When
take?
you see the problem, the way we feel about a particular situation is how the whole thing is contextualized, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
I think we read the same stuff. Let me understand because I felt like I read something different.
Now I have to
No,
summarize it now.
this you just said that all he wants to do is be the weapon fashioned against the woman, trying to
No,
get the
those are
woman
my own
pregnant.
words. But then that's what he
That
said.
woman
The
should
title
lose-
says, "I want to impregnate my wife so that she can lose her
lose
job."
her job. But that's not what the
It was not my
story
handwriting.
said. What the story is talking about is the fact that he said he wants to do everything possible to
Save his marriage.
save his
If he wanted
marriage.
to save his marriage, see that part that he wrote about him wanting to divorce her if she tries to remove the pregnancy. Is that saving his marriage? How is that? It can't even be used in the same sentence.
We are coming. If you tell the full story, so that the story is just
It's lengthy.
Yes, it's very lengthy. The guy was talking about how that he is no more sane, right?
Mhm.
If it's a woman, people will find a way to accommodate her emotions.
No.
As not being seen. No,
I've not brought.
Positive as possible.
No.
If this was a woman,
I've not
try
Yeah.
to find a way.
I've not brought
Say,
my.
no,
I've not brought
when
my.
you get married, you're supposed to be emotionally available for your wife, right?
I've not brought my perspective
Talking
yet.
about emotional-
I'm trying to
I'm
summarize the
emotionally
story in his
Made
language.
it look like
But not people talk am now. Na my handwriting. Now you talk and say he wants her to lose her job.
now. I'm not even on the side of anybody, right? But I want so that we can create a balanced,
Context.
conceptualized view of what the matter is about.
You want to
The matter is
rather
not
read
about-
the story.
No,
Since
we
my
don't
summary
have-
does
we don't
not
have
do
enough-
it.
No, we don't have enough time.
So what did I say that was out of place?
You know-
he said it
you
that he
know,
wants to get his wife
the thing is
pregnant so that
yeah.
she will lose her
The
job.
thing is that the lady got a job, then got this promotion. Number one is that she's no longer available for the children. You didn't mention that.
I said I summarized.
You see,
He said he's no longer seen as the man of the house. That's what he said
a
now.
good summary should find a way to get the whole.
For your take,
picture.
summarize it. What do you want from me?
No, what I'm saying is she's no longer available for the children. She's no longer available for the marriage. She doesn't contribute anything to the marriage. The marriage is not about bringing resources into the house. There was no place it was written in the story that this man was not providing, which pushed this woman.
What if
as
he
to
what
become
if
the
he
sole
omitted that
provider.
part? Like you always say, we need to know from these people their perspective. We're not there. How do you know that it's the full story? What if he omitted that part?
Is in the story, we should actually portray what the full scope of what the story is
That's
about.
what I'm saying. So what if that part was not there?
But you are the one that intentionally removed the part.
I did not remove anything. I summarized.
So let's get the full story.
But you have summarized it for us.
The marriage, the woman is no longer available. The woman is no longer available for the children. She does, and whenever she calls, she doesn't even ask about the children. The only thing she asks about, have you won my car? You didn't mention that.
For Christ's sake, it's a summary.
You don't want my car.
Do you know what summary is, Mr. Bassi? Summary. I can't be saying everything word for word.
No children, she's not available for the children, not available for the husband, and then she's not available as to the maintenance of this marriage, because the marriage comes first, family comes first. One of the reasons we are suffering what we are suffering in the society is because the families are being destroyed. The families are not doing well. So anything that the family comes first before any other career. And I believe that if this man and this woman were on the same page and everything, the job should not have been a problem. So
what are you saying?
I just wanted to say this so that you can.
That my summary was not summarizing enough.
Yes, the summary was
You know,
unsummarizing.
I thank God we all read the script, and let me just
Have you
add
read
my
the script?
yeah, I did.
Was
So
this the
It
same
was not a
script you read?
script, it was somebody's story.
Okay, script.
script or story, because the way she finished it, that the man was the weapon fashion against the woman.
Does that was my
No.
because how would you
Now you are trying to
wait,
victimize the
I'm not
young man.
victimized. Okay,
Now you
wait,
are
calm down. Let
victimizing
me
the young
give
man.
some form of
Eh?
context as to why
A
I
very
said
good
no,
man, you are
because
victimizing him.
hold on.
Okay, anyway,
The reason I
let me
said
see
that
come
is
up.
because when you say something is weapon fashion against you, it means that thing is trying to prevent you from progressing. So for
So you
somebody
mean
to
that-
calm
you mean that-
down, for somebody
that-
to come out
wait,
and
you
say
mean that as
in a
the
social
woman
media
is-
space that
as
he
the woman-
wants to ensure to do everything within his power for his wife to lose her job,
What is-
you're
what is
literally
the
pushing
benefit of the
against the
family?
person. You're
Why is
literally
it
pushing against the
Anyway,
person. Yes, because you don't want the person to progress.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
For somebody to
the
not
progress of
losing
the
your
woman
job is not a
is
good
better
thing.
than the progress of the
Losing
family.
your job is not a
No,
good thing.
now let's understand. Are we talking
Let
about
me-
I
Yeah.
feel like there would have been there would have been
progress of the family?
there would have been
Let's understand.
there would have been better ways for him to communicate
Did
and
you read in
say
that story where he said that the woman does not sit down to communicate again? What the woman does is to come back and then go, come back and then go.
come back and then go.
All the
That's
attempts
how
that he has
now.
made to
Let
communicate
me-
to the woman, that the woman does not
I hope you
understand.
also
And
realize
that she comes back.
wait,
she's
I
practicing
hope
for
you
a
also
new child.
realize that you're also not being objective because the man is also
I'm
telling
not
yeah
being
because the man is also
Now,
telling the story from his own perspective to
you
suit his
know-
own self.
you know-
It's just the story. Let's focus on the
you
story
know-
that we have.
No, you cannot say focus on the story that you have because okay, hold on. When I first started summarizing the story, you said that from the way I felt about it, that's the way I was. Hold on, calm down. You said that how I summarized it told how I felt about it, but you realize that it's the same thing the man did. Because there's somebody that is going to tell the story, won't tell the story in a way that is going to favor their own side. The man, so what is for
Let me come up.
the man comes and goes.
No, we are just trying to.
Okay. Is that what you're
He
saying?
is omitting other
How
parts.
did you know?
Because what do you mean by come and go? The man just comes and goes.
That's
How?
what I'm saying. He said that whenever she
Obviously, what I do is what he's doing. That's just it. Or that's what he did.
this year, you took it personal to do it.
I didn't take it personal to do it. I also think you're going to fault me for not summarizing it properly. I think that you should also look at the perspective from which the story was said.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't also objective.
No, I love the way you guys are saying it, and you
Okay,
guys
yes.
are bringing out good, wonderful points out there. And it's amazing. You see, now
There's no
let me
aspect
say,
of
in the early days,
How can you come out on social
I
media and say
understand,
you want your wife to lose her job?
I
When
believe
there have been
that.
other ways to go around it, then you're saying you want to save your marriage. Then you're also saying the same sentence that you want to divorce her. So
No.
what are you saying?
No, the issue now
That's
here
it, that
is
is the only
now
one
the
person
issue now here is our ladies have really lost their ways and value when it comes to home and marriage. Understand? So you see this thing called success. If you understand, success always comes with a price. It does not come on a platter of gold the way we think it comes through. Understand? Okay, now I'll use myself as an example. In my early days of marriage, when I had only 2 boys, then I was working and I closed late. Then my wife too got one job. When we leave home, we drop the boys in the school. They were just 6'4". When they close, they will come back to the compound, open that big gate by themselves, get inside, try to warm their. They were as small as that. Now, anytime we come home in the night, the rooms is scattered. They have not been because all they just want to do is to play and bring friends inside, friends in the compound, they play and scatter everywhere, watch cartoon and the rest. So it got to a point when my children were not healthy. My wife thought she was bringing money, but me, I knew I don't need this money. Maybe she wanted to be useful to contribute, which is okay. But at that particular point, that is why in every marriage there is always timing for things. If it's not the right time, it will damage the marriage. I personally told her, you will stop this job. I just woke up one morning and I told her, and she told me over her dead body. I said, anyway, if you cannot stop this job inside this house, no go do me and you. Go your way. Let me know I'm focusing on children so that I can get someone that will take care of the kids. To cut the long story short, one way or the other, she decided to leave the job. Understand?
But you didn't come out to social media to come and say,
coming.
you didn't come out to
I'm
woman and say that you want your wife to lose her
I
job.
am coming.
That's
Now I want to dive back.
orchestrating
Now you
events to
see.
make her lose
Now
the
I
job.
want to dive
You had a
back into that
conversation
issue
between
now.
both of you.
Now I
Then
want
you
to
came
dive
to an
back
agreement.
into that issue
That's
now.
how partners
This
do it.
young man in this issue is tired.
That's how
for a man to voice out, he is tired. You see, this guy is tired.
You cannot
Understand?
realize the fact that
Understand?
you're on the social media.
Yeah.
Almost everybody.
So this guy is tired. Understand? And if I'm
But
this
it
guy,
doesn't make it right to
if
come out and
I'm
say that you
this
want
guy,
to be your wife to
listen,
lose her job.
listen. If I'm
doesn't
this
make any
guy,
sense. It
if
doesn't
I'm
make
this
any
guy,
sense.
I will
See,
get
I
her
need to stop this
pregnant.
job
Not one,
because of
not two,
ABC reasons.
not
Not
three.
to come out and say I want her to lose her job.
Why would she not lose that job? Why would she not lose that job?
It doesn't speak well of him as a husband.
When you
He
know
should
how-
have included it in the story.
No.
That that's right.
Now you know the issue there is now the guy is tired, and the house is falling off. Now his own business, now it is the girl's mother that is managing his own business for us.
So why
Now,
is the girl's mom running his own
excuse me,
business?
excuse me. Now the guy now has
Don't do
now
that.
talk. Now the guy now
No,
now
don't
the
do
guy
that.
now is
Don't
the
do that.
houseboy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
You see?
Don't try to make me look like the villain here. Don't
Yes,
do
I'm
that.
villain.
No,
No.
me,
I will tell you what. You are villain. You are
Don't do that,
villain.
please.
Anyway, you see that young guy, I'm in full support. Get her pregnant. If she remove that pregnancy, you divorce her so that she can
Then,
take well.
then if he divorces her,
Yeah. She
he's
can go to the job now.
saying he's going to do everything to save his marriage. At the end of the day, it's futility.
Because
He's not saving the marriage.
now the only thing to save the marriage is to get her pregnant.
No, it's to
No,
have
how?
options around it.
Because
And
a
it's
career
an
woman,
agreement.
excuse me, now you see the level of like the level
Because
of
they've not explored all the
influence
options that they have.
that lady has got into. If a woman sees wealth and growth like that, it is hard for their thinking cap to function well.
Mr. James, please don't say that.
No, I will say it.
Don't say that,
So that woman at any point will not leave that job. Will not leave that job. She will not leave that job. She will not leave that job.
What kind of statement is that?
It is not.
That is the same
We are Africa. Now you have value. We are Africa, so you have value.
Put under your foot. Stop that.
Which my food is that? Let me tell you something. If I'm that guy, I will get my wife pregnant one. Get her pregnant.
I'm not saying that you should not enforce his authority as a man or any sort.
When the man is
statement
standing-
is quite erroneous. You can't say that when a woman attains influence at that level,
They
she
don't
no
think
longer
we're
functions
good.
properly. Don't say
They
that.
don't think we're
I have a
good.
problem with you over that statement. Don't say
Then
that.
me and you can be
Don't
sworn
say
enemy
that.
forever. What are you saying, my dear?
I'm not trying. See,
You see?
I'm
Anyway,
not trying to legitimize.
I pity the young man anyway.
I'm not
See,
trying to
I feel like
legitimize-
they've not explored all their options. So coming out
I'm
to
not
say that
trying
thing
to-
is very
I'm not
wrong.
trying to legitimize
You could get help for the
the
child, for the
woman.
children.
Help for what?
Help, paid help.
Right? Who bush
You
head?
can get paid help.
So now, who is now running the home?
No, why is he making it look
Who is
like
now
because
running the
she's
home? Now she
unavailable?
wakes up,
It means the children should die.
Wait.
now.
So the guy that's telling me that the house boy, the nanny, and the caretaker.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
Does she ask
You're
after the
not getting what
guy?
I'm saying.
Does she ask after the
Okay,
guy?
hold
My
on.
dear, how are
Let me
you?
establish
How you
some form
doing?
of
How
context,
is it?
right?
Does she communicate with the
Her
guy?
approach, obviously, is still wrong.
What is the essence of marriage?
What's the essence of marriage?
Yes.
Partnership now.
What is partnership?
What was partnership?
What kind of question is that? You don't know what partnership
Do you
is.
know,
Coming
do you
together
know-
as a man and woman
you see-
over agreed terms and understanding.
What is terms?
What kind of problem is this?
No, I want to understand.
What do you mean? I'll answer when you ask me another one.
No.
Terms, whatever they've agreed that they want to work on
One of
together.
the major reasons why people get married.
Yes.
One of the major reasons people get married is for companionship.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Do you know if that one of the things that will break your marriage or anybody's marriage is not that people don't have enough money. I've seen people who are very wealthy and they broke up. I've seen people who are extremely poor, but they are very. If you see how they behave,
They
like
see
brothers
break
and
up.
sisters,
Don't make it look
We are
like every
coming.
poor couple though,
I'm not
they are
saying
living
no.
happily. They
I'm
see
not
break
saying- I'm
up.
not saying that. I'm saying that those things are not the things that define a successful marriage.
Mhm.
And most times, what defines a successful marriage is the value I've placed on you as a human being. That is why, even when we get old, when the pom pom is no longer shaking, when the breast has fallen,
Did you just say
still
that?
yes, you see these people still
Something must shake anyway, sha.
still being still behaving as though they are brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Still caring
Yes.
about each other. This is what we
Value.
are lacking here. And that is
Mhm.
what the issue I want us to address.
Okay.
Because you came and we focused on the career, whatever, and all of those things.
Because that was the one of contention now. It was like the career of the marriage.
That's why I was very intentional in mentioning the fact that this guy calls and does not ask about the
The
children.
lady, you mean?
Yes, the lady calls and does not ask about the children. Let's keep this job aside because this job is not really the problem. There's this kind of level of companionship that you have with your spouse. No matter the level of whatever.
No, Mr.
job
Bassi,
that
if you
comes
say,
with
wait,
it.
hold on.
And
If you if you say the job is not really the problem, then you're also missing it, because he said that since she
That's what
got
I'm
the
telling you.
job,
That is
the
what I'm
happiness
telling you.
has left his life.
The problem is not the job.
So what's the problem?
is
Now
that
she has to
there were-
balance
If your
it.
husband said that the problem is the job, you will say the problem is not the job. Who go believe?
Let me tell you. Let me land first. Do
Are
you
you
know
flying?
that there's this kind of companionship level of love that you have with your partner?
Yeah.
No matter the job that comes in. You said something about why not hire a help. Do you know that woman, if she was intentional about that marriage, she will know when she's derailing. She doesn't even know that she has started derailing.
Agreed.
That is the problem.
Yeah, true.
There's this kind of level of love you have, like cuddlings and all of those things, which is just a
Bond, I think it's a
byproduct.
bond.
Yes, a bond, which is the byproduct of this bond. When you're no longer having it, you feel it.
Yeah,
Yes,
true.
because if she's missing something,
she's supposed to know that
she would have known that I'm missing something.
Yeah.
It was never there before.
Okay.
That is why she doesn't even.
So
know
that
this.
means it's not even about the job. You're having a fundamental
That's
issue.
what I'm telling you. When we're talking about this thing, let's go back to the fundamentals.